Were you a child prodigy?
I have no idea.
In your mind, do you look at yourself as a child prodigy?
Well, heck no. I
If
don't.
2 years old,
see
you're
that.
playing musical instruments.
No. At 2 years old, I was making noise, dude. I was, at 4 or whatever, 5, I was just sitting there with anybody that would let me play. I was learning instruments, and I was just, I don't know. I was finding out that this is what I wanted to do, and I'm sure the same thing. Anybody else does. Whether it's sports or whatever. I found what I liked really young. So I was just really lucky that people around me didn't discourage me from doing that.
You were on Maury and Rosie O'Donnell as a kid?
Yes.
How old?
I don't remember.
Come on, you got what?
I don't remember.
8, 9,
honestly.
6.
Yeah, something like 8, 9, 10, something. I don't know, around there. Yeah, I think it was 6 when I was on the Rosie show. I believe. Yeah, 6.
Man, you had to be told that you're like the smartest kid ever, right?
Well, no.
You're 6 years old.
What are you getting?
I mean,
at
it's
here?
like Tiger Woods' dad. I mean, he knew right then. He had it. I mean, gold mine right there.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I was obsessed with music, and I think anytime I was doing that, I was happy, and so, yeah, it was just these were all moments in my life that I remember being really, really happy. Yeah.
We're gonna play Wanted, which is your first number one.
Yeah.
So if someone says, "Hey, just describe Wanted," if they've never heard it before in their life, like set that up.
Well, it was one of the few songs that I've ever written that was intended to be a direct love song, a direct love letter. It was one of the few times I've walked into the room to write a song and gone, I have to finish this. I have to say, not have to, but I would really like to finish this idea. I want to talk about this. I want to say this because my goal is to play this song for this person this weekend. It was like a Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that. I don't know, something like that. And it was one of the few times in my life that I like distinctly remember walking in with a mission, and I really wanted to say this to this person. It was the kind of like I'm sure there's a lot of people in your life that are way cooler than me, but we are best friends, and this could totally work, and this could totally be cool, and we have a great foundation, and yada yada. Anyway, everything the song says is what I wanted to say.
And the response?
The response, well, I'm sure you've heard this story by now, but the funny thing was the song got so deep so quick. I mean, we wrote this song in like an hour and a half, not even, maybe. I mean, I was out of there before lunch, and we don't start early. I don't either. But it was one of those songs that it happened so quickly. It was so brutally honest and so deep. I mean, as you know, the song goes, it's so serious. I was so scared. I was so chicken. I didn't play it for her. I did the demo too. I went in there like the next day to the studio at Universal, and my publishing office has this really cool studio where I do a lot of my demos, and I went in there and did the demo and finished it in like a couple of hours. I was so excited to finally play it, and I got to the moment that weekend where I had a chance to play it for this person, and I didn't play it for her. I was scared. It was too much.
And then
I was like, if she's smart, she'll run.
you finally played it when?
Well, I think she found out through the grapevine. Like I think I've told somebody else, and then like she kind of find out, and then then we hear it on the radio or whatever when we're together, and I would just chuckle and laugh, and she put 2 and 2 together, and I finally admitted to it, and I admitted to several other songs at the same moment, and we just now we kind of laugh about it because the chapters have been written, and life goes on, and you sort of things whatever things evolve over time or whatever. But there you go.
We're gonna play it right now. It's a good
All
story.
right.
I think everybody now
I think I've killed all the romance in
No,
it.
it's all good. Here we go.